No time isn't a time problem. It's a friction problem. No time isn't a time problem. It's a friction problem. I'm going to talk about today probably the biggest rejection of hitting your fitness or nutrition goals. And the thing that I hear most frequently, I have no time. Now, what I meant by that hook was you don't have a time problem, you have a friction problem. Most of the time, our plan is either too big for our actual life. It's okay to have big goals, but can we take that big goal and break it down into smaller pieces? Because the overwhelm is why we're quitting. The not being good enough is why we're quitting. The we didn't have perfect days is why we're quitting. Now, that I think would be the first and foremost is breaking it down. And if you have a full-time job, you're an entrepreneur, and you just realized, hey, I'm kind of out of shape, I'm not doing anything for myself. I love to ask the question, if you loved yourself, what would you do? You would start taking care of yourself. And it doesn't need to be every day, and it doesn't need to be perfect. And right now, you don't need to know how to squat perfectly, and you don't need to know how to track your macros. But we have to go into it with the curiosity and the idea that right now I'm going to do what I can and start slow. So if you have no idea what you're doing, get a coach or go to the gym and craft a very, very simple workout plan. That simple workout plan will get you in the gym, commit to what you can handle. If it's 1 day a week, you might think that's not enough. What's 1 day going to do? Well, here is what 1 day is going to do. 1 day is going to get you physically to the gym or whatever physical activity you're doing. Likely putting you in the environment where other people are doing the same thing. And I am of the belief that sometimes we will learn from listening if we're paying attention. But most of the time, we learn through observation. I remember my journey into fitness when I was 18. I had no idea what I was doing. I never played any sports. Didn't really have a role model at the time. I went to the gym as a World of Warcraft, Magic the Gathering nerd and watched the football players work out. And guess how I learned to work out? By watching other people work out. That is what 1 day does. So that 1 day is important. Yes, you might be in there alone. Truth is, the amount of what people will notice is maybe the fact that, hey, that person's new. But you're not going to be noticed. Right? So there is no reason why you can't do 1 day. Now, if you really can't get anywhere, or maybe you're in a secluded area where you can't go anywhere, you can do body weight. Body weight squats, that's too easy. Split squats. We can do push-ups. If those are too hard for you right now, incline push-ups, body higher than your feet. And then for our back, we can do Supermans or pull-ups. And if you can't do pull-ups, we can grab a milk jug and do pullovers. Google pullovers if you don't know what they are. But simply put, there are options. After I graduated high school, I went to the park and most of my workout was calisthenics. I used what was available at the park to train. I did overhead presses with the park bench or picnic tables. So I'd get on my knees and I'd overhead press on an angle the picnic tables. I'd do pull-ups on the monkey bars. I'd do push-ups to fatigue, and then I would do them at that incline to fatigue. I'd do those split squats. When I got more advanced, I'd do chest flies between 2 chains on the swings. So use this as a time to sit down, make a plan that fits into your lifestyle to just get started. There's no point in every day being like, I'm no closer to what I want to be. It's too big and I'm overwhelmed. Start simple and stop comparing your progress to other people. Compare your progress against your progress. Not your best, but your progress right now. Because again, some of us might be comparing ourselves to our teenage or 20-year-old self because we're in our 30s, 40s, 50s. But we are where we are right now because we prioritized other things in the past. And right now we're here. Make a simple plan. Push forward. If this inspired you to get going and you like this kind of mindset around training content, like and subscribe. If you have any insight, please leave a comment. I'd love to answer your questions. My name is Gordon, and I am the owner of St. Ron Training. Stay strong.